I write to ask if I should stay with my girlfriend of about 9 months. We've been together almost every day, and we're exclusive after just a few dates. She asked me and told me she could not handle dating around and just wanted to be with one person. However, I have recently discovered she cheated on me twice with the same guy and made out with someone else. And something happened where a naked photo was sent from her email to a guy whom she was out at dinner with. Cheating incident number 1. I discovered that the first time she cheated was in May. I recall the day. She had me take care of her dog that day because she said she was going to be working late. In fact, she met him around 11 p.m. and they had sex. She texted me the next morning to come over and snuggle. I discovered that a few days later, she drunkenly made out with someone at a party. Cheating incident number 2. I discovered the second time she cheated was mid-July. She was going out of state to visit her mom. Before she left, I felt something was wrong, but she would not communicate anything to me about what was bothering her. So I said maybe we should just break up. She vehemently insisted we stay together. She begged me and gave me a very convincing speech on why we were great together. However, 2 days later while visiting her mom, she spent the night at the guy's house and had sex with him. Naked photo incident last. In August, her mom came into town and she wanted to go out to dinner with her without me, and said she would be home around 9. But, after not hearing back from her at 1 a.m., I texted to ask what was up. She said she would be staying at her mom's hotel. I discovered that actually, she went out to dinner with her mom and a guy who she has said has been wanting to fuck her but is married, and she just uses him for his connections. While at dinner, a picture of her naked, taken professionally, albeit, was sent from her email to his. When I confronted her, her story was that she sent it to him because he was asking about a professional photographer, and she recommended the photo who took that picture and wanted to send it to him as an example. Strictly professional. But, about a week later, I asked again, and her story changed. She said he took her phone to go charge it at the hotel they were having dinner at and must have sent the photo to himself, and that he knew about the photo, so it was easy to find on her phone. The problem is, I know through unfortunately dubious means that she had her phone during the time it was sent because she was sending messages to her friends during that time. I matched up the timestamps when I confronted her about all this. So initially, I only knew about her making out, and I broke up with her in September. She begged me to take her back, and I said okay, on the condition that she tell me everything about my suspicions. I asked specifically if she had ever cheated on me with the guy she in fact did cheat on me with. She said no. That person is an old gross man, so I accepted that as truth and we moved on. But then a few weeks later I found out she cheated on me twice with that man. So I broke up with her. Her defense was that it had been 5 months ago, and she was not sure about me at that time, even though when I looked back in my phone, we were quite happy, and she had planned lots of things in the future at that time. She blackmailed me to stay in the relationship. However, when I went to her house to pick up some stuff, she demanded to know how I figured out she had cheated and grabbed my phone and started looking through it. I tried to grab it away. She said she would call the police and falsely alleged that I hit her if she did not stay in the relationship. She made me sign a piece of paper saying I would love her and not send her messages saying I would break up. At this point, I was really freaked out and just did whatever she said to do. She said she was going to keep my phone and give it back later after work. I said that's not happening. She said if I didn't tell her who said she'd be cheating, she would call 911 on me and proceeded to call 911. The phone started ringing. I freaked out and told her my source. So I finally got my phone back and went home to figure out what to do. She blackmailed me into staying in the relationship and ratting out my source. My current issue, I feel insane even asking this, but I feel like there are a lot of redeeming things about our relationship and we have a real bond worth saving. She has really been there for me. I have tried to break up with her countless times and each time she begs me to come back and does really nice things for me. However, she just left for a week to visit her mom again. We went out last night to celebrate my birthday, but I oversaw her text to her girlfriend, and they read, "I'm going on a date tonight at 9 p.m. and the reply said, "With who?" And she replied. I confronted her and her excuse was that after our last fight in which she took my phone, she told all her friends and parents we broke up, and wanted to wait until things were more stable to let them know we were back together. So now she is in another state for a week. The guy she cheated on me twice with is there. I'm freaked out. I emailed her just to clarify whether she thought we were exclusive after last night, because her excuse in June when she cheated on me was that we were on the rocks and she wasn't sure. I used to be a confident person, Now I'm so insecure. I used to think she was just okay looking and I used to think of her as juvenile. Now I'm freaking out about her. Do I need to get out of this? Does this sound like anything a healthy person should tolerate? I just don't know anymore. Last update. My ex-girlfriend spent the night at a random guy's house and FaceTimed me in the morning eating breakfast with him in bed. Probably the last update since I'm not changing my mind, and that's it. A ton of people are asking, so sorry for those who think I'm going on too much about it. She took an early flight and is back in New York. Of course, all her friends were texting me saying she's innocent and didn't do anything and I better forgive her and not break her heart, or else as if these 5 girls are gonna attack me or something. FR bitch. Common. Am I the only who hates when girls say shit like this lol and that I'm overreacting? And she came to my fucking house and of course, my mom let her in and I told her I didn't want to see her and she wasn't listening and just cried to my mom saying I broke up with her for no reason and making me seem like the bad guy. So I told my mom that she spent the night at a random guy's house and was in his bed in the morning. Yeah, that was embarrassing to tell my mom our business and it got messy, but she was acting so innocent and she's the one who came crying and shit all dramatic. Anyway, my mom was just trying to get her to calm down, but I left BC. I hate bullshit like that. Currently at Panera Bread eating a Tom Ma's panini and half lemonade, half green tea, waiting for my brother to text me that she left our house. He told me she is still crying to my mom and saying she didn't do anything. Yeah, unfortunately I am done with her. That's it, no more chances. I just want to go home, WTF. Anyway, thanks for everyone's advice. You guys are the best and I appreciate all the messages I got. I will not waste any more time on her. TBH, I am a very passionate guy. I would never cheat on a girl or mistreat her. When I make a girl my girlfriend, like another comment said, that means she's a potential wife. I don't take that shit lightly. I love intensely and with all my heart. As cheesy as it sounds. And I'm sure a girl is out there who wants a guy who is obsessed with the relationship like I am. Lol. If I love a girl, I am all hers, but I refuse to be disrespected and stepped on. Like what the fuck? Spending the night at some random Jersey Shore Pauly D looking ass guy's bed and then crying to my MF mother that I dumped her for no reason. That shit was embarrassing. My fucking dog got in the middle and was staring like WTF, some shit is going on. I have to see this. Goddamn. First of all, I would never even go on a vacation without my girlfriend. What's the point? That shit is boring. Drinking and dancing at a club and then going to an empty hotel room alone while everyone else is hooking up. How the fuck is that even fun? I'd need my girl there to have some fun with. That's like torture. Not a vacation. Anyway, I'm fucking over it.